Yeah, using skill champas is hilarious, because I'm just yeeting these things into the ground. I'm getting extra experience for doing so. It's like, whoop, into the ground it goes. But yeah, I'm going to be using up all these skill champas and train archaeology as far as I can, and do as many collections and mysteries as I can while I'm doing this. And I realize that over time I'm actually going to be getting a lot more Azure skill champas, since that's what I'm currently raising on the farm, but that's fine. Once I use up what I have in my inventory, any more I get, I'll probably just shove into the looting bag until I decide to do another skilling grind that involves a gathering skill. But once I'm done with this archaeology grind, and using up all these skill champas, I'm gonna actually head over to Damonheim and do some dungeoneering. Gonna be doing that for a nice long grind, and you'll find out what I plan on grabbing once I get over there. Looks like I'm about to rank up in the archaeology guild. That's fantastic. I was just coming in here because my soy box was filled, so I was gonna filter all that and get through it. But let's go to the next tier. Now I'll be able to start sending out the research teams and studying the different ruins and all, which will be nice. But yeah, here it goes. I think I'm gonna go ahead and purchase my first upgrade as an assistant, and Magic Precision is what I should probably go for first, or maybe Material Storage upgrade, but I'm going for Soil Box upgrade. My Soil Box keeps filling up way too quickly, so I'm gonna grab that, and then worry about getting these other two later. But hello and welcome to episode, I think this is 9 of my Ultimate Iron Man on RuneScape 3. Thank goodness for the wiki being able to show me what mysteries or what collections I'm capable of doing at my current levels. And it's so nice, so I don't waste my time trying to do a collection I can't finish. Alright, I forgot that a lot of the Zamorakian artifacts require gold rune to restore, and the only material cache to actively gather gold rune, if I want to realistically do these, is unlocked by doing Defender of Varrock here. I'll need to get 51 agility and complete a couple of quests here, which I can do. Temple Icov, I'm going to need level 40 range though. What Lies Below and Guardian of Tranquility, I can easily do those. But I think for the level 40 range, I'm going to go ahead and do 2 other quests. Glorious Memories, which will give me 15,000 experience I could pop into range. I'm going to need to get 51 agility anyway, so that's fine. And do Mountain Daughter to do Glorious Memories. And then, after that, I should have level 30 ranged at least, so I can do Troll Stronghold, which will give me 20,000 experience I can toss into range, and that'll let me... That should get me up to the level 40 I need. I'll need to do Death Plateau for that, but that's fine. So, I guess I will have to postpone my plan for dungeoneering, but I was laser focused on that previous grind in the previous episode with Hunter, so it's about time I get distracted. So, it looks like I'm going to be doing a bunch of quests before I continue on with archaeology, which is fine by me. For now, I'm going to store this crest into my loot bag, as well as this medium clue. I was going to take care of any clues I got during the art grind. But I'm going to just start doing some quests, and I'm going to start with Mountain Daughter, so I can do Glorious Memories. Although after I do Mountain Daughter here, I'm going to grind out level 51 agility, so I'll be running a bunch of laps. There we go, Mountain Daughter, done real quick like. No levels, but some nice little bit of experience. Now I'm gonna head over to the Barbarian Outpost, since that's my best agility course, I think. And just run around in circles till I got 51 agility. Actually, I decided to do the Anachronia course here. According to the wiki, from 30 to 50, doing this northern section here is the best experience rate, so this is what I'll be doing. So, I'm potentially going to be doing some Croce later today with some clanmates, so I'm just doing some prep work now. I'm gonna make a couple of porters so I can get some logs noted, since I might need to burn myself free. And because Croesus is considered a safe death, because you don't actually die in it if you die, I'm gonna just toss my stuff into death storage so I can have a completely free inventory to do it. And Croesus has a lot of great items and drops you can get, including the Crypt Bloom, but the item I want the most is actually the Spore Sack, because that will allow me to actually store seeds in it. It'll be another inventory space taken up, but it'll be a lot more free space in the looting bag, and any seeds I gather, I can just freely keep them and not have to worry. So yeah, I'm just gonna make a couple of porters and gather some logs up, and just doing prep ahead of time. And Croesus has a nice looting system where all its drops actually go into a chest. The downside is that if you exit the lobby or log out, all the items in the chest will be sent to your bank, or if your bank is full, sent to your inventory, and I technically don't have a bank, so once I'm done with the Croesus kills, I'm gonna have to sit there at the chest for a while and figure out how to deal with all the loot, but that's something I'll have to figure out later. Luckily, a lot of the stuff is noted, so I can withdraw it, and I'll figure out how to deal with everything. But a lot of it will probably end up being rough, which is unfortunate, but that's how it goes. And the way loot is awarded, though, is based off of how many contribution points you get, all the way up to 12 loot rolls. So the more points you get, the better your chances of getting unique are, so that's always pretty good too. So yeah, if you have a max contribution that you can get, you have potentially 1 in 50 chance of getting any unique. I suppose gathering all these materials I need is another way to use up some skill compass, so hey. It's so funny watching people try to woodcut the elder tree that's right here, because it looks like they're just either swinging at nothing or they're using the wrong tool to mine, so it's kind of funny. I'm most definitely gathering way too many logs for this, but I'd rather have too many logs than not enough. For those who aren't too familiar with Croesus, it's actually a skilling boss, so you actually fight it using your skills. And mining, woodcutting, construction to build some statues, fishing, and hunter, which I'll be doing the hunter role since I'm at 79. And when you fight him, he doesn't damage you in the normal sense that you take health. Damage will actually lower your stats. And if your stats get too low, you quote-unquote die and get kicked out of it. So I'm buying up some super restores here, and then I'm gonna decant them to store them in the looting bag. And these are basically what you use to heal instead. Takes a little bit to buy up all the super restores I want to get, since it takes 2 minutes to restock one. So I'm gonna be here for a little while. I know I've shown this shop before, but it's just so very convenient and good. All these super potions you have here, aside from super necromancy, once I start making the extreme potions and eventually overloads, this will be great to buy them and then decant them down to 3 doses for that. It's just so good. As well as the super restores here, which I'm going to be using for Croesus, but also just general prayer restoration. It's fantastic as well. If I don't ever have the herbs or secondaries to make them myself, I can just buy it here. Well then, it appears that I didn't quite understand how the decanting worked with potions. I thought that if I had just a bunch of potions here and asked them to be decanted to 1 dose, they'd be turned into notes, but nope, that's not how it apparently works. I guess they need to be noted first for them to be decanted to 1 dose. So I just got a inventory full of useless potions I can't do jack with. I could try to fit them in here, but I don't really have space. I can put 1 in here, but they're not noted, so that's no space there. Yeah, there we go. I guess that's the space I can make. 14, and that's just a line of 14 there then. So let's head to the house and put the war priest into the wardrobe. Yeah, I really thought decanting would note them, but nope. I guess you need to have them noted to get noted decantation, which is ridiculous. But oh well. There we go, I got myself a bunch of random junk items here to signify that these are unnoted. I'm not going to keep these codex pages once I'm done training agility. I'm just going to end up tossing them, so I'm counting that as a junk item. Oh yeah, so there we go, just thought I'd share that with you. I suppose that means that if I ever want to get myself any significant amount of potions stacked up, I'll need to also have the 97 invention for that and use a bunch of magic notepaper to note them up. Either that or get them as drops pre-noted. So, yeah, that's just something I'll have to deal with then. There we go, that's level 50 agility. That's the one I need to do glorious memories, but I need to get level 51 anyways for Defender of Varrock, so I'm gonna get one more level here. Oh hey, I got one of the totem pieces. That's pretty cool. I can talk to the folks over at the base camp and get a bag to put it in. And then I can just destroy the bag and reclaim it, and I'll have the totem piece in there. So I'll go do that right now. Yeah, come over here, and these two will give you a bag that you can put your totem pieces in. Saves a lot of space and stuff. But yeah, talk to them and uh, ask them for something to store it in, and then just toss it in here. And we got the totem of crystal there, and then if I were to destroy this, I could just talk to them and sort of reclaim it, and there it is, right there. And when I buy the totem pieces from Irby Werby, I'll be able to put them in there as well. Oh wow, I already got another totem piece. Nice. I can actually just destroy that, and it'll actually be in the totem bag, so I don't need to actually go all the way to grab the bag. Will I get the third totem piece before I'm done with this? Let's find out. And there we go, that's the level 51 agility I need for Defender of Varrock. But gonna be doing the Croe soon, so I'm gonna just AFK cut some creeping ivy over at the fort while I wait for the actual starting time. You know, I was just thinking, since I'm gonna be putting my stuff into death storage anyways to give myself enough inventory space to do Croesus, for all those super restorers, since I couldn't decant them into noted form, I could have probably just went ahead and done a death pile since I haven't been doing anything dangerous, and put everything into death storage there and just withdraw it as needed. And since those are unnoted, when I withdraw them, I could withdraw one at a time. But too late for that now. Let's go ahead and get things put into a death storage here. Drop the 100k. And yeah, so let's get the armor out. I need this because it's going to help me make sure I don't waste too much space in my inventory. Let's see, withdraw all whenever I unnote these, because I'll be able to unequip and then move it over. And then let's see, and these are unnoted, so I'm only withdrawing them one at a time. So let's start with 3 of them and see how that works. And that should be everything I need. And 10, 11, 12, and honestly, that's too many for doing Croesus, but it lets me have to only drop a couple then. And that should be a good enough space. 14 18 spaces is good enough. So yeah, I'm about ready to do Croesus once we get everything going. Here we are at Croesus. He's an ugly fella, that's for sure. Need one more person for our group so we can do a 4-man, and I hope we find it, else I did all that work to get those superstores for nothing, but if not, then oh well. But yeah, this should be fun if we can manage to get one more. We managed to get a team together, so we'll be going in pretty soon once everybody's here.
Time is of the essence. Harvest that fungus.
Here we go, ready to do the battle. Nice little Alt-1 plugin that helps with this, gives you alert of when to move for certain mechanics he has. Well, we'll basically gather up 16 of the fungus, deposit in there, then gather up 16 more. Then we'll go around to the opposite corner area, and then put that into the statue. Then we'll pick up what's in the deposit, go one more over, and put that into the statue, and then build that one. And that's how we do a 4-man. And then also we'll need to get 10 rot to rot the space you end up at. Here's why I have to have the logs, the sticky fungus. And then after you've built and prayed all the statues, you might get the core here. It can be one of the 4 skills. Click on it when it's green, don't click on it when it's red.
Start harvesting.
And that's how we do it. I think I'll only record the loot now, but I just thought I'd show you the whole first kill there. Got a construction level learned this, nice. Here we go, the last kill we're doing. Am I gonna be getting something this time? Or anybody getting any drops?
You have done it.
Never lucky.
Enjoy this victory while it lasts, world guard.
But now I get to figure out what to do with all the loot. Or you see, if you log out, items in the chest will be moved to my inventory or bank. If those are full, it'll disappear. So let's see here. I can just withdraw that. I'll take that. Do some toad flax, some corn, some of that. Diamonds I can cut. Save one of them for power amulet maybe. Some dragon stones, some rubies. A lot of stuff. Magic logs I got in there. Rocktail I can't do anything with. Ooh, some crystal keys. Some anima and flakes. You know what, let's just hit take all. And now my inventory is just completely full of all the loot. Now I gotta figure out exactly what I'm gonna do with most of this. A lot of it's probably gonna get dropped, but I'll figure that out once I get my looting bag and move everything back over. So let's see here, grab the looting bag here, and then let's go ahead and move things back over that are in the looting. That, so I can now just add these to that stack. That. I can add these to the stack. Dragon eggs and the marker for the dragon eggs, the energies. I can put these back in my inventory. Actually, before that, let's don't need these. Toss that. Necrate stone spirits, can't use that. Hydric bolt tips, some nice elks, so let me go ahead and get my elks out, and I'll elk these, and yeah, I'll get back to you once I figure out how I'm gonna handle everything. Let's see, I don't need these super restores anymore, so I can just destroy these and get rid of all these junk item placeholders. There we go, everything's out of the death storage, so I'm gonna just, for now, start putting stacks of stuff in here, and I'll figure out what to do. Let's go ahead and unnote these rubies, and let's see, I need to deposit all, but withdraw one noted, so I can count this as just unnoting, and I'm gonna just cut these up real quick for the experience. With these diamonds noted, I figured out I'm actually just gonna drop these, and I'll save at least one dragon stone so I can make myself a amulet of glory once I get level 80 crafting. Super energy at 52, and I'm only at 43, so yeah, I'll just go ahead and toss these for now. I know limpworts are good. Cockatrice eggs, toss these are useless. Adrenaline crystals are useless to me. Can I use red spider eggs? Yeah, I can use these up along with Harrowlanders to make some restore potions. Let's see, go ahead and just withdraw. No, I'll leave these in here for now since I'm going to use that for restores. Toss this up here, and let's see. Crystal keys. Oh, I can open the crystal chest for some potential alchables. That's nice, and yeah, it'll get me some more uncut dragon stones. Rocktails, I'm nowhere near the cooking level to cook those, and soul runes. These are actually kind of useless to me at the moment, so I'll just drop them. But yeah, I'll open up the chest in Taverley for the crafting experience as well as any good alchables, but use up the red spider eggs with Harrowlanders. If I don't have enough, I think there's a Harrowlander spawn in a dungeoneering dungeons you can go to. I got only 9 Harrowlanders, but so I'll have to go grab the spawn from the dungeon there. And I know that can be used for super strengths and regular strengths. I don't think I have the level for super strength quite yet. Yeah, super strength is 55, so I'll just make a bunch of regular strength potions with the... For now, I'm just going to put these in here. Okay, withdraw one noted, and then I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then try to make sure I keep at least one in there for the glory later. Hey, 57 crafting, nice. And I forgot that you can crush these for a little bit of herblore experience, so I went ahead and did that. And let's just go ahead and leave 2 noted in there for now. Let's go to Taverley and take care of that. With all the keys used up, got some nice GP added to my stack and some seeds here. Figure I can try to get those planted maybe. And now I'm gonna take care of the... I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the red spider eggs with the Harlanders. Toss these in here, why not? And then I'm gonna go get these 4 trees planted first, actually. So I'm gonna head over to south of Falador so I can buy some plant pots and then go plant them. There we go, that's all the trees planted. Now let's go deal with the next thing. I think I'll go ahead and grab the spider eggs and make a bunch of... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. And then make a bunch of restores. Like I said, I think there's a Hairlander spawn in the Dungeoneering dungeon over at the Edgeville dungeon. Just slightly in the wilderness, but I'll have to double check. Yeah, there's one down here. A Marintel, a Renar, a Hairlander, and an Iritz. I guess while I wait for them to respawn, I can just either world hop for it, or I can just kill Chaos Druids. And since I hate world hopping, I think I'll just kill Chaos Druids. Okay, yeah, no, I'm just gonna world hop, even though I hate it, but till I get 70 Hairlanders for these spider eggs. And while I'm doing this, I might as well pick up the other herbs in the area too. Although it looks like somebody else is picking them up over there on this world at least. So yeah, every world I'll just go and pick up the herbs. That took a bit of time, but that's all 70. I decided to partway through stop gathering them all and just hop and pick up, hop and pick up. But yeah, let's take care of these red spider eggs and make a bunch of potions with them. I can be my first usage of the herblore bench at the Fort Forinthi. Thankfully, you're able to withdraw individual herbs from the herb bag, so that's good. And then let's go ahead and take some vials from the bench here. Clean the Hairlanders, turn them into unfinished, and then unnote the red spider eggs and mix. And there we go. That's how I'll be using these up, and then I'll just go ahead and drop these. Ooh, look at that, 44! Nice. Well, yeah, I'll just drop these. They don't have any real use for me. And another herblore level. Probably the last one I'll get from the spider egg, but using up all the limpers, so I wonder how much I'll get there, but I won't have anywhere near enough quorums for that. Ooh, I can make super attacks now, and I think I got some Irits in here. Let's see, where is the Irit? Yeah, I got 69 Irits. Nice. Because that was also in there, so I can just use those up for some herbal experience right now, too, since I can buy Isanute from Granny here. There we go, that's the last of the spider egg. Got halfway up to the next herbal level, thanks to the bonus experience I got from the rested experience. I think I'll go ahead and use up all the Irits I got, all 69 of them, nice. And just buy myself a Isanute pack, and then buy another one, and then use those up and get through that. 46, nice. What I can make? A vile stench. So my sweat? There's 47, herblore. What can I make now? I can do super attack mix. So barbarian. Oh. There we go, that's the last of that used up. And I think I'll just keep a hold of the limpert for now until I can make super strengths with them. Especially since there's 139 of them and I don't have anywhere near enough herbs for that. The Anima of Bilk here and the Ferocious Flakes. I mean, I'll need the flakes eventually to craft the different stuff here, especially the grasping pouches, which I'll need 90 rune crafting for. And some more magical thread after I get myself to the large rune pouch. But the Anima of Bilk, I can charge a Pontifex Shadowring, but that has a bunch of quests I'll need to do to get, and I'm already on a... Well, I was already on a quest grind before I got distracted with doing Croesus. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop both of these as well. I'll just go ahead and take care of this clue scroll so it's out of my way as well. Nice, that was my 10th clue overall. Let's see what we get. No new collection log, so... I'll drop. But yeah, I pretty much dealt with all the resources except these all these herb seeds, I can do a couple herb runs and plant them now. Which I think I'll go ahead and do that. Plant these since I have the least amount of dust and leave corn for last. There we go, seeds planted. Don't quite have the farming level for the dwarf weed, so I just planted everything else. And I have come to the decision that I'm gonna go ahead and just drop the Death Warden armor. I mean, this is relatively easy to reobtain to tier 50. I'm gonna keep the weapons, but I'm dropping the armor for now to free up all that space in there. And that's all the housekeeping done with all that. Now I can get back to back to my original thing I got distracted from doing archaeology with, is doing quests so I can get Defender Varrock done. So now let's go ahead and after all this time, take care of glorious memories. There we go, we got level 48 herb lore during my weekly Herby Werby since the weekly reset just happened. Anything good? Super anti-poison, so it gives me another use for irrits. And let's see, anything I can buy here? I got 300 points, so I'm just gonna go ahead and buy Sasha. And now I got myself a pet I can have follow me. But now on to glorious memories. Ooh, a random crash star. I guess I can get distracted yet again to do this. Why not? Yay! Finished that shooting star and got a little achievement. Got a bunch of cosmic runes, some astral runes that I have no use for, stone spirits, and I have a buff that I'm not going to make use of either, so oh well. Back to the quest. And that's the quest complete! Get myself some nice magic experience up to level 70 now. Nice. But the reason I did this is I got this book now, and I'm going to put it all into ranged. Wait, what? That is not what the wiki said. It did not say it had a level requirement. One moment here. Yeah, on the wiki page I went to where it shows experience rewards and it says glorious memories, it says 5,000s and any skill with no skill requirements. So what the heck? I've been duped. I've been duped. I guess I gotta get that experience some other way now. I can do Shadow of the Storm. I'm pretty certain that one doesn't require anything. Just do the Golem and then do Shadow of the Storm and that'll get me 10k. I know that's a common way to do it, so I guess that's what I'll have to do. There we go, that was a quick and easy one. The Golem is now done. No levels from that, but now onto Shadow of the Storm. There we go, Shadow of the Storm done. See if this will get me to the 30 range. Yep, right at 30. And now I can do a Troll Stronghold, and that'll get me 20k. And that'll just leave me about 2k away, and I'll just have to figure out how to do that. Maybe I'll just actually train the skill normally, instead of questing, God forbid. Well, once I do Troll Stronghold, instead of just training it normally to get that last 2k, I can do the Three's Company Saga, the unabridged version, and I can get a XP book for about 3,700 experience that I can toss into range, and that should finish me off. And I'll want to do all the unabridged sagas eventually, so might as well. So Troll Stronghold, then the saga, and then on to the rest of the quests. Alright, I need to do Death Plateau first, so I'm going to do Death Plateau, then Troll Stronghold. There we go, that was a quick and easy one, because it is a very easy quest, but now I can do Troll Stronghold. Now let's get on to doing that one. And there we go, Troll Stronghold complete! Now let's go ahead and use up these on my ranged. 10,000 on range, 10,000 on ranged. Gets me all the way up to 39. I only need 2.6k more, and I'm gonna do the unabridged version of the saga for Three's Company. So off to Damonheim I go. Nice! I got myself another black dragon egg from that very wild sack. Gonna put this into the ritual box, and then maybe I'll toss this into my looting bag as well. I'm up to 74 and I need 92 for dragons, so be nice to have 3 of them ready in case my curse continues and I get female, 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 or male, male, male. But let's see. But yeah, I'll get a junk item and put it in there. Looking back at my achievement diary video for the saga, it seems I allowed myself to go ahead and treat it like it's dungeoneering, so I can freely deposit my stuff into the bank as it's a dungeoneering instance. So let's go ahead and just put everything in here and do the unabridged saga for Three's Company now. Here we go, got the unabridged saga done. So now let's go ahead and use this on ranged. And that gets me to the level 40 I need. Now I can take care of Temple of Ikov. One of the quests needed for Defender of Varrock. So I think I'll move on to that next. And actually, I'll take care of Garden of Tranquility next, since that's an annoying one. And I have noticed that I am at 150 quest points now, so I can get the Vanquish whenever I want, but I want to get 75 magic before I claim the Vanquish, so I can actually wield it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of Garden of Tranquility next. Ah yes, this is peak content. The quest guy tells me to wait here and water it until it's finished fully grown, and so I get to just AFK here. Ain't that nice? Farmer's Log, October 31st, 2023. I've been waiting many hours now for this plant to grow, but it just will not yield any fruit. I hunger, but someday I hope that my flower will finish and I can leave this godforsaken place. And here we go. The marigolds are grown after 12,000 years. Now let's grab them up and talk to him and get the stuff I need. Gimme, gimme. This here garden is mine. I put in the blood, sweat, and tears to grow it. I took the time and the effort to gather everything. This is mine. I did all the work. All of it. Queenie, you may be something else with your armor, but out of it, you are nothing. So this garden, this castle, it all belongs to me. That's right. Walk away. This is mine. Got bored while waiting for all this stuff to grow, so I explored the H-Augment store from the Halloween event and got the Vampire Hunter outfit. Was originally just gonna use the hat since I was having the head spot clear anyways, but I figured let's put the whole outfit on, why not? Let me know what you think. Think it looks better like this, or think it would look better with just the hat? With the War Priest armor. And there we go! Garden of Tranquility done! Now I can do the other quests I need to do. Next quest on the list now is What Lies Below. So let's go talk to Ratburgers. I know that's not his name, but that's what I call him. And there we go. What Lies Below done. That was a nice fast one compared to Garden of Tranquility. Use up these lamps here, and do I get any levels? Hey, got some rune crafting. That's nice. I can now make nature runes. But I think I got one more quest left to do before I can do Defender of Varrock, and that is Temple of Ikov, the one I needed the 40 range for. I need 20 limpwort roots. Oh, good thing I saved those limpwort roots. But otherwise I would have just had to kill hobgoblins for them or something. Although I think there might be a spawn somewhere, I don't know, but Temple of Ikov is the next one I'm working on. Nice! A quick farm check, and I'm up to Competent Farmer already, thanks to my yaks and my chinchampas. And look at that, I sold 8 chinchampas for 1,700 beans. That is just a massive amount compared to what I was getting before. And 75 farming too, that's nice. I can grow magic trees now. But yeah, just doing this farm run real quick, and then I'm gonna take care of Temple of Ikov. It's a good thing I kept these limpworts so I can do it for this quest, so let's go ahead and just unnote 20 of them. I guess I have to unnote 19 and then drop one, unnote one more, and then I can put the rest into the looting bag. And there we go, ready to take on this part of the quest. There we go, Temple of Ikov done! Ooh, I got some range levels and a fletching level, nice. 55 fletching and 42 range. And now I can acquire the orbital pendant whenever I need to. For whenever I decide to go to God War's dungeon and start that up. Just head down to that dungeon and I grab the shiny key for easy access, and makes it much simpler for me now whenever I do God Wars. Have an orbital item. Now that I have that quest done, though, I have all the quests I need to do Defender of Varrock. There it is, Defender of Varrock. I have everything all cleared up for it. Just says I need a light source, blue-red ore, and a spade, according to this. Let's see what the wiki says, but get this done and that will unlock access to the material cache. The whole reason I did this whole rigmarole. And here's the room I did all this for. This gold rune cache, the only place where gold rune is located, because the Zamorakian artifacts require gold rune. But I'm gonna finish up the quest and then I can get back to using up all these skill champas with archaeology. Quest complete, and I get a bunch of lamps. Let's see what all this gets me. 10,000 defense, 10,000 mining, 10,000 smithing, 15,000 hunter. No levels at all from any of those. But that is Defender of Varrock complete, and now I have access to the gold rune cache. And now time to finally get back to doing archaeology and using up all these skill champas. So back to the Zamorakian dig site I go. Quite a diversion, so let's just make up as much space as I can. There we go. And off I go to continue with throwing these little rodents into the ground and exploding dirt and debris where the artifacts are. I thought I had a research going, and I have this pendant here. I need a dragonstone, and luckily this gym sells one dragonstone. I don't know how frequently this shop restocks, but it's nice that it's there. But if I can get my divination up to 58, I can do a series of transmutations to make uncut dragonstone. So I really need to get on that grind and do every day and do the caches every hour, twice a day, at least, to get my divination up, especially if I want to unlock invention anytime soon. Which once I start getting the high level gear from God Wars Dungeon 1, I might want to do that. It's the second time I got this painting, but I've already handed this in, so I'm just gonna do it what I did with the last one, toss it. I only want ones that are good for collections. Here we are, the Crested Dagon, which I had to throw away earlier. Looks like I need a total of 4 of these, although I can only actually complete 2 of these collections, I believe, so I'll only worry about getting one more for now. Ooh, a medium clue. I'll take care of that later, once I get through all these skill champas. Ooh, got that cache done up to 54. I want to get to at least 58 so I can do the transmutation to Dragonstone that I'll need to do for some of these. Every time I need to go get some gold rune to restore an artifact, I come here to Catherby real quick, since it's the closest light source I know of, and just buy a candle. Then I just head over to Edgeville to go to where the White Mountain and go down to where the cache rune gold is. Honestly, what I should do is just get myself a bunch of porters together and just gather up a ton of gold runes so I don't need to worry about it for a little bit, but I'll I'm not doing a major grind just until I use up all 7,000 of these skill chompas I got left. This pile has grown because of my skill chompas in the farm, but hey, that happens. I gotta say, turning in the Zamorakian artifacts to the collector is a big pain, because the museum one is just right there. They'll basically take all your artifacts and have stuff for you, but this one here, you gotta go all the way to the Black Knight area down here and to turn it in, and it's a bit annoying, but once I turn in everything for the Zamorakian 1 collection, I actually will get something for, rune crafting. I think it's the pouch protector where it makes the rune pouches not the rune essence pouches never degrade so long as it's active, which would be useful for me if once I get a big stack of rune essence and I decide to try to grind out enough thread to make a large rune pouch, but that's something for the future. For now, I'm just gonna turn these into her, and I will make the relic if I manage to complete this before running out of skill champas, but other than that, I don't plan on using it at the moment. At level 50 archaeology, and I went to get myself a rheumatic, and I guess the reason why I was throwing the Viridian skill champas was because they were technically better than my adamant matic. But now that the rheumatic is better, I'm using that, but these are still being consumed for extra experience. So that's pretty interesting. Although I realized that I'm not actually going to be able to use these until level 51, so I will get that extra level so I can use up this stack as well, and then I'll be back to chucking rodents at the ground. And that's the last of my Viridian skill champas used up, so I won't start using these until 51, but that shouldn't take too long to get, then I'll see how far 7,000 Azure skill champas will get me. Got invited to another Crucius kill. I'm going to be doing the mining spot this time, so hopefully I do good. Took me about half an hour just to quickly buy 10 super restores and then gather up 45 oak logs as quarters. Of course, I had to drop some after a noting. And I realized that I can make myself an orichalcum pickaxe, so I have a little time and I gathered the ore real quick and I'm making myself a pickaxe to help things go a little better. I'll let you know if I get anything good. And while I wait for our Croesus kills to start, I'm gonna just AFK some creeping vines. Seems like a good thing to do. Oh, last kill failed.
Yeah, that's alright.
Oh well. At least this is a safe
It was a
death,
good
so
effort.
dying in here doesn't really count as dying.
Maybe
That's
with some
true.
onyx dust.
Alrighty, let's...
That's a shame. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize until the last second.
Oh well.
You're good,
Zach
you're
mentioned
good.
it.
Last kill failed, but let's see what I got. 26 onyx dust here, 431k, that makes up for the 100k I dropped for my death costs. As well as this salvage. So, nothing really interesting from that set of Croesus kills. We actually failed the last kill, but that happens sometimes, and now I get to figure out what to do with all this. Joy. Actually got a crouching level, 58, nice. These actually out for 6k, so once I out this, I'll have my first 10 mil cash stack, my first green cash stack. How about that? Alright, it didn't take quite as long to deal with all the loot this time, because I decided I'm not gonna use up the red spider eggs at all. I'm just gonna save them for now. And this onyx dust, I figured I'll save this for now, and all these herb seeds, I think I'm gonna quickly do a farm run. There we go, the farm run done. Just gonna go ahead and toss these in here for now, and that gives me 4 inventory spaces free, because I decided I'm gonna keep the onyx dust for now. No, actually I'll toss the onyx dust. But I will keep these noted dragon stones, and that gives me, well, once I swap back over to my proper weapon, yeah, that gives me 4 spaces free in my looting bag. I gotta take care of the recipe for disaster thing, but that'll be some other time, and getting Fairy Tale 3 done will get me not have to hold this anymore, but I finished up all that, and now I can get back to what I was doing, and lost, you know what, I don't need these. I'm up to like 80 in my herb bag, and I'm weeks away from being able to have the unlimited storage I want, so I can get more from Wildy events. There we go! 51 archaeology, now I'll start using up the Azure skill champas into this portal, and this should complete the mystery. Embrace the chaos. And then if I talk to this gargoyle, I believe, it starts the next mystery. The one that I need the 3 favored cows for. Yep, here it is, contract clause. And this is the mystery I needed the cow for. So I'll just take care of that part real quick. Contract clause is a mystery that I actually have a few quest requirements I need to do if I wanted to fully complete it. I need to do Land of the Goblins, Bringing Home the Bacon, and then I'd also need to do the feuds for the Desert Skies if I wanted to fully complete this, but I don't plan on doing that at the moment. Another time. I just want to turn in the cows and free up that pen for yaks. Oh yeah, there's this little imp dude here who is stuck here, and you can solve his puzzles, and you'll go somewhere else in this area. And every time you do it, you're less likely to have a random teleport when you use these portals. So this is definitely worth doing. Here's the Gemini portal, the one that I need the cows for. So let's go ahead and feed these cows to the gargoyle. Yummy, yummy. And then just transcribe this, and that's that one done. Now it's just continue with archaeology. Alrighty, and that's the last one. After all that, I now have only a 1% chance of teleporting Ron in here. Just thought I'd get that out of the way. But back to the grind. Thought we wouldn't get a cameo, but hey, Jambon, our favorite pig. How you doing, buddy? American one for the museum complete. Now I just need to gather up some leather scraps and demon hide to finish this, and I can do the Zamriakin one for the chick down over the Black Knight area. Hey, Sarah, I got this to turn into you, and that's the Zamriakin one done, and I get this Abyssal Thread. If I combine it with a huge rune essence pouch, I think it is, I can get the relic that makes it to where my rune pouches will never degrade. And I can either get that by killing the creatures in the abyss or by buying it from the runecrafting guild at level 50 runecrafting to gain access to it. So I'm gonna see how well I do against the abyssal creatures and see if I can't get it that way first. Yes, I am getting distracted yet again. Well, after going through a full inventory of food, killing the creatures in the abyss, I didn't get a single rune essence pouch drop. So I'll just grind out the level 50 runecrafting so I can buy it in the runecrafting guild. And whenever I need rune pouches in the future, I can get a free small one from the wizard in the abyss. I can get a free medium one from the guy in the runecrafting guild, and buy a large and huge one for 25 and 50k each. So I'm not too worried about actually getting them as drops. So I guess I'm off to train runecrafting. There we go, level 50 runecrafting. That wasn't a very long grind. Now let's go into the runecrafting guild and get that huge pouch I need. So this is the guy you talk to. You can just talk to him, and you can just claim a free medium pouch from him by saying you lost it. Then you can trade with him, And you can buy a large for 25k or a giant for 50k, and the giant's what I need. Combine that, and I can use that at the archaeology camp. Here we go, offer it up. And now I have access to the pouch protector, right? Whenever I actually do any actual rune crafting with a bunch of pouches, they will never degrade. But back to the archaeology, I still got 6,000 skill chompers to use. But first, a quick pit stop here. I have the Croe, so I'm going to go ahead and buy the storage upgrade here. And then, ooh, I thought I had enough for the precision. And then I can buy that real quick after I turn in one more artifact. About to complete another mystery, have an ancient timepiece. You get it from this location here and interact with this. You can insert it. It opens the door, and that's a mystery completed. Time served. I'm getting that other artifact at the museum there real quick, and now I can get the precision upgrade too, so I'll be able to do things just a little bit quicker. And another mystery done. I got to my scene remains in a quote-unquote frying pan and then buried them over here, so that one is done. I think there's one more mystery I can do, and then I have to get 56 for the next collection, so will I get that before I go through these? Let's find out. Here in the Everlight dig site, there's actually a couple of statues around that you can restore with the proper construction level and some white marble. And you get some construction experience and some archaeology experience. Then if you have an item, which this one will be the hollowed lantern, you can use this on there. And then you can open it, and you get this, which includes another one of these and the materials required to repair one of these. And you can do something similar with the other statues. Repair them, give it an item, and it gives you something in return. And this statue, let's go ahead and repair this one. And then when I give it an harp, I will be able to open it, and I will get another Hand of Glory, Everlight. And this one here will require the Tier 2 luck, Arena Wealth. Luckily, I have the crafting level, which is 55 to make it, and I think I can enchant it. Let me take a quick gander here. Dragonstone, yeah, I can enchant it, so let's make Arena Wealth and get the Tier 2 Luck Relic and replace the Tier 1 one I have active. So let's go ahead and craft a ring here. And then I'm going to need to get a Cosmic Rune, so let's head to the Mage Bank Arena. Let's get up 15 Waters and 15 Earths. And then buy one Cosmic. Enchant this bad boy. And then combine and have to talk to Eris here for a little bit. Oh yeah, I guess I have to charge the Wing of Wealth. How do you charge it? One moment. Okay, so there's two ways to charge it. One requires access to Thriftiness, so if I come here to the Fountain of Heroes underneath the Heroes Guild, I can recharge it there. And now I can go ahead and combine it together. Yes, but combine it, and yes, I understand. And then let's go put this into the obelisk and replace my Tier 1 luck relic I have active. Offer it up. There we go. Now I can, where is it? Arena Wealth. Harness power, and I'll replace the Arena Luck. I don't have enough Cronotes. Okay, I need to get 2,000 Cronotes first, and then I can switch it out. But once I do get that Cronos, I'll do that. There we go, got enough Cronotes now, and let's switch it over. And I'll get Tier 2 Luck active permanently. Can't wait till I get the Tier 3 one, but that's what we're going to require an Onyx. Nice, I actually got my first Tetra Compass piece. I will end up just dropping this for sure, because there's no way I'll get a full set, and I don't even have the archaeology level yet to get all the colors I need to complete it, but It'd be pretty cool to complete some Tetra compasses whenever I'm training archaeology in the future, especially if I just do like the Red Run relics or the Green Goblin goodies collections, because those give you guaranteed Tetra compasses, and if I'm just actively training and I have no collections to finish or mysteries to do, that's what I plan on doing, and making some Tetra compasses would be cool. But I swear, it'd be fucking amazing if I got Tony's Matic on this. The last journal page I need, if I transcribe this and then come talk to the site manager, I can finish up another mystery. The last one I can currently do. Talk to her. Fallen Angels, I think. No, wait, talk to her, more options, and there we go. Queen of the Ice Scene complete. And I think that's all the mysteries I can currently do at my level. Not counting the contract clause one, but I need quest I don't want to do right now. There's 56 archaeology, so I can finish the next collection maybe if I don't use up all these gathering materials I need. But one of the collections will actually get me an item that will need the Amulet of the Forsaken from, or Amulet of the Damned, whichever it is, from Barrows to make, and that is an RNG task that I will put off till another time. Well, how about that? 580 skill champas left, and I get the last bit of artifacts I need to finish both Ceradome and 1 collections. So let's go restore. 58 in archaeology now. That's probably gonna be the last level I get, although there is one more ring I can apparently get. But that's gonna be another time. But let's hand these ones into the museum here. Started almost 1, get myself a nice fat stack of chronouts, and then head towards Falador and hand that one in. Hand these last artifacts to him, and I'll get the lock of hair here. I can combine that with the amulet from Barrows, and I can get a relic power that is basically similar to Darok's armor set all the time. The lower my health is, the more damage I can do. And I believe if I destroy this, I can just talk to him and get another one. And then you'll take another lock of hair. Whenever you... So I don't need to keep a hold of this, I can just grab it whenever. And I will eventually grind out the Barrows to get that amulet. There was less 580 skill champas. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and shove in my looting bag and call it at the end of the episode here. Things end up lasting a little while. This episode dragged on, but that's what happens when you get distracted. Especially with all I had to do with Croe. Dealing with all that loot is quite the chore, but it'll be worth it whenever I get a seed bag. Meantime, I'll see you in the next episode, so ciao for now, folks.